So here are the last parts of our project, which are activity pages 4 and 5. So activity 4 also has a README page and has the activity you do page. So, instructions for activity 4. Write your summary on the next page. So on this, we're going to use the summary structure that Pixar likes to use, because they're clearly very good at creating a solid story structure. So Pixar uses a specific structure in their movies. On this page, you will see an example summary using this format. You will use this structure to write a brief summary of Beyond Lies the Wub. So you're going to go back through the wub and make sure that you're including the most important events, causes, reactions, and yeah, can you make the story of the wub fit well into 6 sentences? And so just think about how, like, when you watch a movie and afterwards your friend might want to be like, oh, what happened in the movie? Well, the movie was 90 minutes long. You're not going to spend 90 minutes explaining the movie. You're just going to explain the gist, you're going to explain what was cool about it, explain it in order. So that's essentially what we're doing here. So here is the Pixar format for how a story should go. Once there was, every day, until one day, because of that, until finally. So here's an example using Finding Nemo. Once there was a widowed fish named Marlin who was extremely protective of his only son Nemo. Every day, Marlin warned Nemo of the ocean's dangers and implored him not to swim far away. One day, in an act of defiance, Nemo ignores his father's warnings and swims to the open water. Because of that, he is captured by a diver and ends up in a fish tank of a dentist in Sydney. Because of that, Marlin sets off on a journey to rescue Nemo, gaining help from sea creatures along the way. Until finally, Marlin and Nemo find each other and learn that love depends on trust and head home. Alright? So, apply this summary to the wub. Once there was, every day they would blah blah blah, until one day, let's put the infill there. And because of that, this happens. Because of that, this happens until finally. So here's your summary page. Make sure that you make it clear, in order, and you just effectively convey the main plot of the story in only one paragraph. So there you go. And that'll be 20 points to get those. Make sure you're using caps and periods. The very last section is the same with summary, but you're going to do it with just pictures. Because, yeah, I think that might be a nice, enjoyable way to end the project. So, same thing, you want to put it in order with important events, and you're just going to piece together the story in using pictures, images, drawings, whatever works. So when you're doing a search, make sure that you're putting like specific details into the search, because if you just look up pig, you know, you're going to get a pig. But if you pick up like space pig, you know, you can get something a little bit more interesting. So narrow down your search, use things such as spaceship, 1950s sci-fi, because that's when this was written, angry space captain. So instead of just writing captain, try what you know about him. He's an angry space captain. See what images you get. Calm pig, because he's described as calm. Ugly pig. But yeah, so the more specific you get in your searches, the better options you're going to get, instead of just getting like, you know, the most like generic blanketed images. All right, and so you have 12 squares all together. You don't have to use all 12, as long as, you know, I can see that the story is going through your pictures. So that is the very end of your assignment. Let me know if you need help, and good luck. Shiki.